Hello, hello. Hey, Miss Pat, how are you? Yeah, I'm still not real good at this whole live stream thing. Trying to figure out if I got everything right. Hey, Adam, I'm so glad to see y'all. Thank you for joining me. Awesome, awesome. How are you doing? How are y'all doing over there? I am hanging in there. Yep, I'm hanging in there. Hello, Patty. How are you? Thank y'all so much for joining me. I tried to figure out a a good time to go live where I wouldn't interfere with other channels. Well, I couldn't find anything, so I was like, okay, what the heck? I'm just going live. Yep. I'm doing good, Patty. I'm doing good. So I made it through my first week of work here, and yeah, it was stressful. It was stressful. So I tried to go live the other day and I couldn't get um, my connection to work right. So I had my youngest brother come over and work on my hotspot that I use for work. So he came over today and worked on it for me, and I think it's doing okay. It looks like it's um, pretty clear. How is it on y'all's end? Is it pixelated at all, or buffering, or any of that good stuff? But yeah, he came over today to help me, and I gave him. I got Mom's ashes back. Oh, good, good, Patty. Thank you. I got Mom's ashes back from the funeral home, and I each of my brothers have a um no, no, Adam. He's already gone. He left early. Yeah. Hey, Christy, how are you? Thank you so much for dropping in. But I gave him his keepsake urn. I got a keepsake for both of the brothers. So I gave him that today, and we had a good, you know, a good crying spell, I guess you would call it. And he was picking at me because he said something I told him. He said, "You sound just like Mama." I was like, "Yeah, I've realized that here lately. Every time I open my mouth, my mom comes out." So, yep, yep. Good, good, Miss Pat. Thank you, thank you. I am so glad to see you here. I'm so glad. I have missed talking to my Miss Pat. Yep, yep. I don't get to visit with you guys anymore unless I do a live stream. So I think I'm going to do more live streams. I just have to pick a night. Yes, Adam, yes. I just have to pick a night when I'm not interfering with anyone else. And yes, yes. Pick a night and just make it my night to go live and visit with my friends and, you know, talk to people and just catch up with everybody. Yep, absolutely. Yes, Christy, yes. We have missed you too. So I still have like I'm in my bedroom here at Mom's. Um and I'm the only one here, you know. Josh went back to Tennessee. Um he is I think we've decided to go to the property in Arkansas. Um, back to my Southern Ark homestead location there in Arkansas. um, I think being in Tennessee is too far away, and Josh feels the same way. So I think that's what we've decided to do, is go to the Arkansas property. Josh is transferring back to Lowe's in Ruston. So he's going to be bringing my camper to the Arkansas property. Yes. Yep. He's going to be bringing it. And I already have power there, and I had the internet there before, so I can work from there. It won't be any issue with that. But so I'm still here at Mom's, and I'm just going to pick a night and do it every week. So y'all let me know what night's good for y'all, because I miss y'all and I like visiting with y'all and discussing all these things. One thing that I've got, yeah, no, I still have it, Christy. The mallard, the first camper, well, it was the camper that I had on the Arkansas property. And then when I first got to the RV park in Tennessee, that's what I was in until I got the big fifth wheel camper. So I've still got the mallard. We're going to bring it back to, thanks, Miss Pat. Thank you. Thank you. I will let, I liked Tennessee, but I don't have any connection there now. So I think I need to come back to where I have a connection, I think that's important to me, and obviously to Josh too, because he's the one that said, I don't want to go back to Tennessee and be that far away from the family. So when I get to the Arkansas property, Spicy will be close, and he'll be coming. So I won't be isolated, right? So I think that's important. Just let those folks up there in Tennessee have it. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? Anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, he's a turd head. Yes, he is. So I've got to work out a plan to replace my food stores, right? So, hey, Mary Beth, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad to see y'all here. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. Um, uh, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I hope that everything's okay, Christy. Yeah. Um, so I ended up with nothing here, right? And I don't want y'all to think that this was all on the other party. I owed money, so I forfeited all that. And I said, you can have it. I'll just start over. So that's my plan, right? Um, I've got to work out a plan. When you don't have any food put back, where do you start? How do you go from having nothing to where to start? And that's that's a plan that I'm working on. What to start, what to start with, what to get first. Oh my goodness, Christy. Yeah, absolutely, Patty. Absolutely. um, I'm writing down what I want to get first, because when you don't have anything, right, and you want to have, you know, when you don't have anything, starting saying, well, I need a year's supply of food, that's a little overwhelming to start with, right? When you don't have anything. So what do you start with? Um, so that's decisions that I have to make. What to get first, um, get to the property and get a garden going. I would do it here, but I'm hoping not to be here um, long enough to harvest a garden. This house is, thank you, Christy. Thank you. This house is the family house. Um, so my brothers and myself and my kids, and we're all gonna, come here to enjoy the lake and Ethel, right? She's been here every day. Yep. We're gonna come here, but as far as living here all the time, I'm not real fond of the town, right? Um, and which mom knew that way back, that uh, that I didn't like the town. Thankfully, mom's house is far enough away from town that that's not an issue. Hey, Glenoka, how are you? Oh my goodness, I'm so glad y'all are here. I miss y'all so much. But yes, Adam, pinto beans and maybe some rice. Yep, I think that's going to be where I start. Um, when I was in Tennessee, now this is really, Tennessee's a southern state, right? But if you recall, for New Year's Day, they didn't have black eyed peas anywhere in that area that I was in. So here they're prevalent, right? You find them all over the place. So I'm going to make sure that I like black eyed peas. I like black eyed peas with cabbage for New Year's Day, and I like black eyed peas with cornbread. And I did purchase me a wood cook stove that I'm going to put at the cabin in Arkansas. So, um, if y'all recall, I cooked Thanksgiving dinner in a wood cook stove, and I really enjoyed that. So, I'm going to be doing, no, Adam, no. So I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking on my wood cook stove. Um, they had blonde eyed peas, but they did not have any black eyed peas. I went all over. I went to the Walmarts, 2 or 3 Walmarts, 2 or 3 grocery stores. Nobody, they had them in the can, but I don't care much for black eyed peas from the can, right? um, hey, Bumblebee Junction, how are you? But they didn't have any in the grocery store, no dry beans. So I will be stocking up on the black eyed peas. Um, that's going to be part of my food storage. Yep, yep. Hey, JIT, how are you? How are you? Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see y'all. I have missed y'all off over here, in Louisiana, and missing my people. Yeah. So, I had mentioned to my brother doing Bumblebee Junction raised beds here at mom's, but I've decided against being here permanently. I mean, I will come and go, and spend the weekend in the lake and, visit with the kids um, but I'm not going to live here permanently. We've decided to go to the property in Arkansas, Bumblebee Junction, um, because Tennessee is too far away from the family, and I don't have a family connection. I don't have a connection in Tennessee, so I need to be closer. Yes, Christy. Yes. So I purchased a wood cook stove, and when I got it, um, I put it in the barn on Josh's property in Tennessee. So all of that has got to come to Arkansas. Um, and um, I will be putting the wood cook stove at my cabin that's on the property in Arkansas, back to my Southern Ark homestead days. And the pond is there, and there's plenty of room to garden. It's like 13 acres, plenty of room to garden, and chickens and um, uh, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's where we're going to be based out of. Um, and then we'll come to mom's house here, and visit with the family and all the cousins and um, the kids and grandkids and all that will come. We're going to try to make sure that mom's house, it's always been the central place that everybody comes to for like the 4th of July and um, things like that. So we want to continue that um, tradition. Thank you, JIT. That's very sweet. Very sweet. So we want to continue that tradition because on the lake here, at the 4th of July, they have what's called a flotilla. So it's actually a parade made of boats. And they start way at the other end of the lake and they come down. Um, and there's a priest that goes out. Um, yes, Mary Beth, he is. Thank you, Christy. Oh my God. I love y'all. I love y'all. um, yes, it's a parade of boats, and these boats are decorated like a float. How the floats are decorated in the parade. So there's a priest that blesses the boats as they pass underneath the first pier in the beginning. Well, Bumblebee Junction. Now, let me tell you, I'm not. I will be coming through there because obviously, um, I'm being called to duty with my job, and my job is in Ohio. So, it's like straight north of East Tennessee. So I may be coming through there and let y'all know, because it's going to have to be a 2-day drive. So I may be getting a hotel in the area. Yep. So don't count me out from not being in Tennessee, but I just won't be living there. So, anyway, we're going to try to keep mom's house the central location for family get-togethers. They have fireworks on the lake um, for the 4th of July, and then they also have fireworks on the lake for New Year's. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I think that'll be good. It'll keep mom's deal with being the central location and everybody coming here, it'll keep it alive. So, but I don't want to be here all the time. Yep, absolutely, JIT, absolutely. So anyway, and then, you know, if I get to the property in Arkansas, I can do my garden, and then I can start preserving and building up my food stores, because, you know, like I was saying earlier, when you don't have anything and you're starting from scratch, right? Having a year's supply of food is overwhelming. So I kind of want to start, you know, start from the beginning and kind of document that, because I had a lot of food stores. Yep, a lot of stuff. But, you know, in the end, it's just stuff, right? Um, so that's going to be my plan, you know, try to decide, you know, every payday, like a payday prep sort of thing. There are those out there that, yes, Adam, yes. And the wood cook stove is going to be included in that, um, because I like cooking on a wood cook stove and being able to know how to do that. So, you know, when Josh brings all the stuff, he's going to bring my wood cook stove, and I'm going to put it at the Arkansas cabin, over the one that's over by the pond. I need to go back and find that video. Yeah, but it's going to be put at the cabin, because the cabin over there by the pond is off the grid. There's no electricity over there. So having that wood cook stove over there, um, thank you, Christy. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. Ugly chicken. Absolutely. Yep, yep, absolutely. Um, Over at the cabin, there's no electricity, so we're going to be playing with solar over there a little bit. But it's at the back of the property by the pond, and the electricity is up at the front of the property. So that's going to be my work base, right? And then I can have kind of both worlds, you know, Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or 8 to 4:30, be at the front of the property and take care of my job. But then, you know, when I'm off or whatever, go to the back of the property. It's going to be off the grid, right? I hope you're right, JIT. I really hope you're right. I'm hoping that it will be, you know, but like I said, when you don't have nothing and you're starting from scratch, what do you do, right? So I hope to document that, and just show, you know, what I'm doing. Um, you're right, Miss Pat. You are right. And I know there's fish in the pond. Um, I had somebody go to the property and they were fishing in the pond, and they actually caught fish. And I was like, oh, okay, well, great, great. Um, you know, that'll be the last time. Yep. So it'll be there. Um, and then I'll have enough room to do the things that I like to do, because I like having chickens. Um, and I like having a garden, you know. So, hey, trying and survive. How are you? Trying and surviving. Yep, yep, yep. Absolutely. That is my motto. Oh, get back up again. Yep. Yeah. Christy, you know, I mentioned in my video, I'm a pro at that now. Yep. Thank you, Bumblebee Junction. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. I'm good, trying. I'm good. Yeah. I'm good. I'm surviving. I am surviving. Yeah. So it's it's pretty crazy, you know. The twists and turns that my life has taken here lately, it makes you wonder, you know, what I did to piss somebody off. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine, believe me. It will be fine. So, yeah. But Josh called last night and said he's getting tires for the fifth wheel. Um, I told him, I said, do not attempt to pull that fifth wheel without replacing the tires, right? I've pulled a lot of campers in my day, and the tires are key. And this is a big camper. The camper that I got in Tennessee is big. I mean, it's freaking huge. So don't pull it without getting the tires. Yep. Yep. That's right, Kevin. That is right. So I've been able to maintain, you know, working from here. I was saying earlier, I got my brother to come work on my hotspot that I use for work. So, um, but I'm just ready to be settled. Yeah, I am ready. Yes, Christy. Yes. Now I didn't see Spicy the whole time I was in Tennessee. It's a long way to go when you only have, you know, a day off at a time. Um, Driving that distance is hard to do. So I didn't see him while I was in Tennessee. Um, so he'll be close. He's probably, I don't know, 25 minutes from the Arkansas property. So I'll be able to see him a lot more. And Miss Maddie Joe. Yep, yep. Um, Jamie, Spicy's wife, um, you live outside of Nashville, and East Tennessee is about a 4-hour drive. Yep, yep. Spicy's wife came to stay with me during my ordeal with Mom, and I got to spend the whole time with Maddie Joe. So I was pretty happy about that because I missed her. Yep, I missed her. Not yet. Not yet. The baby is due May the 1st, Miss Pat. So I am scheduled to go to Erica's house to stay with Aiden and Logan while she goes in the hospital to have the new baby. Um, so I have a new grandbaby coming May the 1st. Yes, a new grandbaby. Yep. Another boy. She wanted a girl so bad, right? Because she already has two, Aiden and Logan. Um, but turns out this one's going to be a boy too. But I told her, I said, you know, you never know until it gets here, right? Um, I'm hoping, I don't think they're wrong, but, you know, could be. Miracles do happen, right? So she'll have three boys if this one turns out to be a boy. And I told her, I said, you're working on your own football team. So, yeah. Yeah. So whenever your first grandbaby is born, the kids kind of bump down. You know, they're not as important anymore. I told Spicy when Maddie Jo was born, I said, okay, buddy, you are done, right? You are not first in line anymore. It is Matty Jo. You're moving to East Tennessee the end of April for good. Oh, wow. Yep. Awesome. So if y'all go the other way, let me know, right? I think it would be a good thing to have a meetup on the Arkansas property. Yep. But anyway, I'm ready to be settled, you know. But I'm here at Mom's until the paperwork and the will and all of that is probated, and oh, absolutely, Patty, absolutely. We can still meet up, you know. Um, I mean, it's not the other side of the world, right? Um, just have to make a conscious effort. Yeah. So anyway, um, yeah, absolutely. So anyway, that's kind of the direction I'm going. Um, I'm tired of having my stuff strewn from here to Tennessee. Um, and with the wake up call, I'll call it a wake up call, right? Um, when you start when you get too comfortable, you know, it always says don't get too comfortable now. Oh my goodness. Thank you for stopping by, Kevin. Thank you very much. Yeah. Don't get too comfortable, you know. So it's all good. It's all good. It's fine. It is fine. I'm much wiser, you know. Hey, Mayday, how are you? I'm so glad you stopped in. I have missed talking to y'all. Yep, I've missed it. I don't get to connect and talk with people as much anymore. So I was saying that I'm going to pick a night during the week and go live every week because I like talking to people, you know. Yes, I hope you're right, JIT. I really do. I think it'll be better for me. Yeah, I do need to bring her back. This is I'm the shite. Yep, that would be interesting. But I think it'll be better for me Monday or Thursday. That's awesome to know, Patty. That is awesome. So y'all put in the comments what night. Yes, yes, darling. Put in the comments or comment what night is good for y'all. Yes, sir, JIT. I am. Yep. I am. So when I left, I gave my bees to Spicy, and I don't know. I don't even know if he went and got them, but I have a brand new hive. I was going to put them on the property in Tennessee, but Arkansas is just as good, right? And I happen to know how to do bees, so yep, I will be doing that again. Yep. Thursday is good for Mary Beth. Awesome. Glen Oakland, Thursday is good. Awesome. Yes, yes. Yes, Adam. Yes. Peter the meter reader. Oh my goodness. You have been around for a while if you know about that. Yep. So that'll be, I'll be sharing that as I go along. But I'm just trying to finalize business here at Mom's and give Josh time to bring my camper from Tennessee. And I'm so worried. I'm just worried. That's a big camper. That is a big camper. Oh my gosh. And I asked Josh, I said, do you want me to hire somebody to bring it? Because it's a big camper, that camper is it's almost as big as my mobile home was in Dubach, right? Yes, Adam. Yes, driving down the road with my bee suit on and my um, it's happened. It's happened. Yep, pretty crazy. It has happened. This old girl's done some stuff. Oh, thank you, Christy. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, Adam. Yes, it has happened. Yep. So it looks like Thursday is the general consensus. So I think Thursday will be my day. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Yes, I do get red, don't I, Glen Okla? Dang it. Fat girls in the heat. I'm just saying. Yep. I think Thursdays will be my day. Yep. Since I'm not doing check-in on the Discord anymore, right? Hey, Common Man, how are you? I'm so glad you stopped in. This is awesome. Yep, yep. Yep. So Thursday, probably at 7 Central, which will be, are most of y'all are in Central or Eastern? Well, it would be 7 Central for me, which will be 8 Eastern. So I think that's a good time. So I think that'll be my night. How about that? Just check in and um, catch up with everybody and talk to everybody. Yep, because I miss talking to y'all. So I'm going to start doing things that I like to do. Come here, lip the governor. Yes. Absolutely, JIT. Absolutely. Yeah. And I may not have a topic, but it's okay. Yes, ma'am, Miss Patty. I am. Yes. So I cooked Thanksgiving dinner in a wood cook stove and it was fabulous. I loved it. And I think knowing that, being able to, oh, did you, Miss Pat? Oh, dang it. Are you kidding me? Oh, that just sucks. Well, yeah, they are, JIT. You know, and starting over with getting my food storage together could be several topics, what's things to discuss and things to figure out. And yeah, canning. I've got to start canning again. I don't. I gave all that up, so I have nothing. I have nothing. Yeah, it's all right, Christy. It's all right. I haven't made any wine in a while trying surviving. I have all that wine packed up in Tennessee. So I haven't made any more, but I have all the stuff to make wine. So, you know, you never know. It could come up. Yep. So I want to be able to, I like making quilts, right? So I know you guys probably are not interested in watching that, but I have a design of a quilt that I want to make, and I may you know, live stream that while I'm working on it. That may be coming in the future, you know. I like making quilts, and they're gorgeous when you're done, right? I just love it. What is my number one reason for prepping? Well, so my number one reason for prepping is so that I'm not depending on anybody else to take care of me. I have learned that it's not good. It's not good to wait for somebody to help you, you know? Yes. Yes, trying. Absolutely. I'm going to say something that some won't think is nice, but just to let you know, you have more. Oh, okay. Awesome, Mayday. I didn't know that because I'm completely out of that. Yep. People get booted out of chats is because people can't always handle the truth when they hear it, and without a good rebuttal, they just kick people out instead. Yes, Beth. Yes, absolutely. You know, I mentioned that on one of my live streams. Um, I can't remember when it was, but that's a good way to test, is to disagree. And if you are kicked out for disagreeing, that ought to tell you something. Yep. That's true, Mayday. That's true. Yep. I still have my freeze dryer. The Arkansas property has power already there. I just need to have it turned on, right? And Josh said that, you know, like a freeze drying food prep area, like separate would be, you know, like a pantry area that includes a freeze dry area and canning, dehydrating, and all that. You know, that's feasible. We can do that. But he works really hard to help me. The things that I want to do, I get on his nerves, right? But, you know, obviously I get on lots of people's nerves, but I'm just pig-headed that way, right? But yeah, so I kind of want to design that area, and then Josh, are you talking about Josh, Mayday? He is. He went back to Tennessee. What day was it? Tuesday of this week. He had to go back to work. So he went back and handed in his 2-week notice. So he's working out his 2-week notice, and he's going to be bringing everything that we have back to the Arkansas property. Well, thank you, Common Man. I appreciate that very much. Oh yeah, JIT. Yeah, I can. But, you know, it is what it is. If you can get along with somebody when they get on your nerves, might say something. Yep. Yeah, he may not be at the Arkansas property living on the property, but he'll be close enough to where, you know, he can come and help me. And Spicy will be close enough. So I'm still going to be there by myself, I believe. But that's okay. You know, I've been that way before. Like I said on my video, I've been single for 30 years. So, you know, if you're not comfortable being by yourself, yeah, it's not good. So I've been single for 30 years. So I am very well used to being by myself. Yep. So, um, you know, feeding my chickens that I can't wait to get, and gardening and that sort of thing. You know, I need to be somewhere where I can have chickens. I could have chickens here, I guess. But everything's too close here, right? I mean, y'all saw Mom's yard is not very big. Um, the key thing for here is the lake, right? Um, Mom's house is gorgeous, right? But it's a family house. So I need to be somewhere where I can do the things that I like to do. Yep, yep. Trying. Yep. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. But it's okay. It's all right. I'm going to be fine. Yep. So work is going fine. Using my hotspot for work. And so far the live stream hasn't I haven't seen any messing up or anything. Have y'all? I understand, Christy. I understand. Um yes, JIT. Um do I have canning jars? Yes, I have some. Um but you can never have enough canning jars, I don't think. Yeah. Cindy, I understand completely how you feel. I think I've picked the phone up like 15 times to call Mom, and I'm still not, um, it's, you know, it's still raw, and it's still something that I'm not used to. So I absolutely understand what you mean. Thank you, Glen Okla. Absolutely. Good, good. Yeah, Miss Pat says the live stream is good. That's awesome. That's awesome. With my redneck internet, you guys would not believe. But I'm just saying, you know, there was a guy that has a camp up the road from Mom's, and he was saying there's somebody on the lake that has internet that they're offering. Um, and I'll get you the number. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, I always have to have internet if I'm going to work, right? I can work from anywhere, which I'm thankful for the job that I have. I can work from anywhere as long as I have internet. So he said, I'll get you the number and you can call and find out about the internet that the guy's offering here on the lake. I was like, okay, well, that's good. You know, get me the information. Come to find out, holy crap. It's like 50 gigs a month for $85, I think. I was like, no, I'm not paying an outrageous amount for internet. And 50 gigs when you work online is nothing, right? No. You are right, Adam. You are right. Yep. So I'll just keep what I have and keep trucking a lot right along. So these people that pay those outrageous amounts um, for internet, no, I'm not. I'm not a casual internet user. I stay online. If I'm on the clock, I'm online. So yeah. So it's important, right? For those of us that work from home. And luckily, with my job and my career, um, that being online is where it's at. So yeah. But he was like, "Oh yeah, they got internet." I'm like, not for me. No thanks. No, thank you. But anyway, yeah. So that's about what I got going on. But I'm so glad. I'm so glad to see y'all. I cannot tell you how much I've missed y'all. So I think Thursdays at 7 Central um, will be my night. So y'all can drop in and we can catch up and talk about whatever is going on. If you get a chance, watch that movie Nomadland. What is that about, JIT? There was a movie that it came out at the theaters and it's called, let me think, it's called Land. Um, a new movie that came out. Well, I have a redneck son that is an outlaw like his mother. So he has, what do you call that fire stick thing that's unlocked and broken and all that kind of stuff? Well, he got that movie um, for me, and it was still out at the theater, but he got it, bootleg, of course. Well, bootleg. Anyway, he got the movie, and I watched it, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's called Land. I was fixing to sneeze. Right, trying? Exactly. Yeah. How graceful is that? Sneezing in the middle of my live stream. What? Anyway. Yes, ma'am, Miss Pat. It'll be history repeating itself. Oh my gosh. Back to I've made a full circle going back to the beginning with Southern Ark Homestead. Yep. It's about a woman who traveled after her husband passed. Okay. No, I didn't. Thank goodness, Christy. Oh my gosh. Yep. You're right, Mary Beth. You're right. Going back to the beginning, starting over. Yep. Oh my goodness. Yep. So I think it'll be good for me. Um, you know, I'm wiser. Um, the coronavirus is, I mean, I'm sure the statistics say that it's uh, more than what I see. I did not get the vaccine, common man, and I won't get the vaccine. Um, but I still take precautions, right? When I go into these big box stores, um, I wear a mask. I'm not worried about, what people think of me when I do that. But I would like to be a ripe old age, live to be a ripe old age. So I'm going to mask up when I go in the big box stores. Um, do I still have Bubba? Yes, I do. I do. Bubba is at Spicy's house right now, um, because when they were here, so Mom willed me her car. So Spicy had to leave, and Jamie, his wife, was still here with me. So I told Spicy to drive Bubba to his house. Um, so that is where Bubba's at the moment. So, and he loves it. Oh my gosh, he loves it. He loves the Bubba. I'm like, don't get too comfy. Yeah. You got the first shot, JIT? Well, good. Um, I can't offer an opinion on the shot. I just know that I'm not taking the vaccine. So, um, it's just a personal choice for me. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah. Which, I work for a hospital. I don't work on site. So, if I was on site, you wear a mask, the whole time you're on site. So I'm really glad that the job that I have allows me to work from home. So, and when all this came about, um, uh, they sent everybody home to work from home. So it's, wasn't even a skip for me. Yes. And if you have underlying issues, JIT, um, I cannot fault you for that. You either, Glen Okla. Yeah, I cannot fault you for that. This is just a personal choice for me. Um, I do medical billing and coding, Adam, but I have furthered my career and I do more educating now. So I deal one-on-one with providers, um, and I do a lot of educating with providers and coders. Yeah, I don't do so much coding anymore. It's more educating now with, compliance and making sure that their documentation is compliant. Um, so that's more of what I do now. Um, there's warnings on one of the vaccines for blood disorders, and I've had autoimmune blood disorder before. Okay. Yes, I've actually done 2 more big tests, Adam. 2 more of those, and I'm actually working on the next one. So the next certification that I'm working on is the instructor certification. So with that certification, I will be able to go out on my own and do my own educating. And it's an additional income resource for me. You know how, like, if you want to become certified, you take a course, and that course is offered by an instructor online. Well, with this certification that I'm going after now, the course will be offered by me. So it's an additional resource, additional income resource if I decide to go that route. But before you can even do that, you have to be certified to instruct. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a pretty big step. So kind of where I'm You know, backups to my backup. Oh no, JIT. No, I'm too hard headed for that. You know, um, I don't follow the rules very well. You know, do what I'm told. So I kind of balk at that, or balk, or whatever you call it. Yeah. But anyway, thank you, trying surviving. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for stopping by, Miss Pat. Yeah. I'm going to wrap up here shortly. So, I needed to connect with my people. Yeah. Um, and visit with y'all. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad y'all came. I'm thankful for every single one of you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thankful for y'all. Anyway, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Thursdays at 7 Central. And that's kind of what, the recouping and redoing my food storage, and how I go about setting up the Southern Ark Homestead property, right? Um, how I go about revamping that property, and bringing y'all along as I go. Christy, Miss Callie is under my chair as we speak, snoring like a grown man. Yep. Hey, Linda, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. Absolutely. Thursdays at 7. So I'm going to end this live stream right here, and know that I'm thankful for all of you. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see y'all in the next one. Good night, everybody.